Hey, our kids, they've grown, they've started their own lives, and we could not be more proud of them. Super fantastic. Hey, I remember those days of getting Christmas presents from them when they were younger. We would get things like lumberjack shirts, and we'd get socks, and we just cherished those moments. Look at those little happy, smiling faces, and they were very appreciative of those toys. And then they went upstairs and, they played with their toys. And then I start thinking, I wonder what cylinder's misfiring. I wonder why my, electronic parking brake won't release. Or I wonder what's causing that chinkage. At the end of the day, I still got to get to work to buy more socks. And hey, I'm not Biggie, I'm not a lumberjack, and I've got more socks now that he's moved out than I've ever had before. So when it comes down to it, I'll look back and I'm like, if I could change anything, I'd get to work to make more milk money so that way I could buy better presents. But at the same time, I'm out there fiddle farting around in my own stuff trying to find a code. Hey, but the AD900, 600, and 900, that's going to change your life right there. And I'm saying, no matter if you are an individual or, a workshop, or if you're full-on service, hey, there's a model there for you. And when it comes down to it, top down, the AD900, that's going to cover most of your uses for your engine, your trans, your airbag impact, and as well as your brakes on that. And that's your 4 major components right there. But it's also going to do things like your ABS resets and oil pressure, tire pressure monitoring. It's going to do those common things, your 6 hot resets. But then people wonder what's causing my DPF, or I need a reset. Hey, if you got a diesel engine, you probably want to step up to the 600 because that's going to give you those other options that's going to be for, diesel related. But one thing that most people like about the 500 and 600, they've got free lifetime updates, I'm saying. So you're at the point that you've got a 5-inch touchscreen, Android setup here. It's a pretty decent operating system on it. You got plenty of folders inside of it. And this is something with the free lifetime updates and no software updates and, no monthly subscriptions. These right here will pay for themselves in a very short time there. So if you're non-diesel, this right here is probably the ticket. If you've got a diesel, this right here is probably the ticket. But then you start thinking neither one of these right here are bi-directional, so you're tied to the OBD2 port at the dash, but it's too easy to hang it on the window, walk up, do your little functions. But hey, if you need a little bit more, I get it. And that's where the AD900 will come into play, because this is a full bi-directional unit that you can actually walk around the vehicle. So you can actually hang the port on the side of it here, pull the VCI out, plug it in your OBD2 port, and now you can walk around the vehicle. Or you can hang this over your window sill there, and you can walk up to it, honk your horn, your wipers, your motors, your actuators. That way you can listen real time. Is that the fault or not? So this right here might be the case for you, but this right here, it's got 2 years free on the updates, but then you're looking at the 120 per year after that. But hey, if you need a few more functions on it, or you want to start cutting keys and key fobs and things like that, you probably need a little bit more. But I'll put a link in the description down for all 5 of them. But most commonly, people are choosing, do I need the 500 or the 600? But if that's not enough, the 900 is probably going to cover most individuals. But, with the holiday haul going on right now, they've got their sales marked down. It's almost like Black Friday prices all over again. So now's the time to move into, getting you a good scanner. That way, when you're watching those kids unwrap those presents, you're not thinking about the worst case scenario. I'm going to have to pull the inch. No, you walk up, reset the code, it's not even a problem. Or if it is a thing, hey, you know exactly what to do to fix it. Save you duckies, but enjoy them watching those unwrap those presents there. But this right here, one thing I've noticed, that if it's not the right 5 minutes on your coin, you can put it in your cart down below. Think about it when your time is right. But they've even got a payment plan on it. I'm saying, so you can structure this out in a few months. That way it'll reduce the price down. But again, one day at the dealership or a repair shop doing a diagnostic scan, it's going to pay for itself right there. But another thing that I like about the 900, you start picking up ways that you can add your HDMI, so you can run it to an external monitor. You can input a USB-A port. You've even got an SD card slot on it, so that way you can run up to 128 gigabytes. And hey, this right here, it has the the power button on the top, as well as a screenshot button. So this right here is going to give you a lot more folders. But when it comes down to it, I like the 600 personally just because of the free lifetime updates, and I've heard a lot of feedback, and this is their go-to. But some people don't need the diesel, so they get the 500, and some people need more options, and that's where they get the 900 or the Pro or the Nano or something along those lines. But check it out, holiday haul, don't miss out. And I've got a special coming up from Top Don, so we'll bring that up to you tomorrow. But right now, it's a solid deal. Check it out, don't miss out, guys. Holiday haul, Black Friday is gone, but the prices are still here.